Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. Thank you for tuning in. This is XFW Danger Zone. And folks, welcome. As I stated earlier in some of my broadcasts on Instagram, which is the only way you guys get to see any posts in XFW on Facebook, is right now we have been banned from Facebook for 30 days again because someone got a little cranky because I called them a baby. Sometimes I honestly think Facebook hates me, and folks, that's why I encourage everyone to click on our Twitch or YouTube channel just in case we have these issues with Facebook, as Facebook likes to drop the ban hammer if anyone sheds a tear about any reason whatsoever. And I was shocked because last night the program ran fine. There were no issues. I tried to make one comment or post after midnight, and all of a sudden I went... I realized the ban hammer had been dropped. I got a little cranky, and that's when I realized I lost that fight, and it was over. So we cannot post on Facebook for 30 days. Unfortunately, it does affect our streaming on Facebook. So we will continue our battles here on Twitch and YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in. Derek Smith over on YouTube already said hit the music. Thank you, Derek, for tuning in. Excuse me, guys. We're going to head down to ringside to get ready for match number 1 here on XFW Danger Zone. Let's get things started. And ladies and gentlemen, the man formerly known as El Janitor,
the following contest
Todd Finch,
is scheduled for one fall.
Yes, folks, you heard me right. His name is simply just Todd Finch.
California,
I know it's not the sharpest name in the shed. It's definitely not ear-grabbing or whatever. It's not, there's no pizzazz, there's no panache, there's no glamour to it at all. And Todd is still XFW's janitor. He lost the match in a mask versus mask match against Jesus Silva. He now continues to try his efforts here in XFW. But Finch Ashley asked for this match tonight as he will clash with Jesus Silva in one-on-one competition. Here comes Silva now.
Mexico, weighing in at 209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva, the youngest competitor in XFW, the youngest champion we have ever had. 20 years of age, just turned 20 in 2020. That's a lot of 20s. I should be playing blackjack right now. You will see a new feature at the top of your screen, folks. That is our Stream Boss feature we're running for the month of January into February until we get our freedom back on Facebook. People that interact on the Twitch programming will take over who can control the Stream Boss. Get your name on there by interacting. New followers, subscriptions, bits, hosts, whatever you want to do will knock that life bar away. And someone new becomes, well, you become in charge. Finch and Jesus Silva now set to square off in match number 1. And there's the bell, folks, and here we go. And I don't know why Todd Finch would ask for a match with Jesus Silva. As Silva takes an early charge, Silva far more. Whoa, Finch now. Whoa, good Lord. Tossing Silva across the ring. Here goes Finch, and he misses. Swings wildly with a clothesline, and Jesus Silva takes him down quicker than a hiccup. Silva is far more well-versed in the ring, more experienced than Todd Finch, even though Finch has trained under Pedro Ortiz Jr. Silva has simply had more matches, more time in the ring. He's been a champion already, but Finch asked for this match. And right now he's getting picked apart as Jesus Silva, with a beautiful German suplex, tosses Finch head over heels. Mike and Turner better get out of the way. Finch now stretching out that big leg, that size 10 boot, right in the throat of Jesus Silva. And now stomping away again is Todd Finch. Finch now in the, goes for a kick again, but Jesus, this time Finch shoves him over, and a clothesline, and Jesus Silva crashes to the outside. You see him holding on to his ribs already. That was a big clothesline by Finch, who does have a substantial size advantage over Jesus Silva. Silva now back inside the ring. Silva grabbing an arm, Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Silva again far faster in ring capabilities, a lot more agile, and as I said earlier, easily more well versed in ring combat than Finch is. And right now you see that that's coming into play as Finch is already in the cover, but gets the shoulder up again. From what we gather now is Finch turned on Pedro Ortiz Jr. because he got tired of being in Pedro's shadow. I got news for Todd Finch. Almost everyone in XFW at one point or another has been in the shadow of Pedro Ortiz Jr., who's one of the most decorated champions we've had here in XFW. Finch now back in charge, and there's a hellacious right hand from Todd Finch. I thought that might have knocked Jesus Silva right out. Both been getting back to their feet. Jesus Silva known to spring back quick. Finch down with an overhand right hand, and another right hand. A flurry of shots now from Finch, and a handful of hair, and drops Silva to the canvas. Finch now looking like a mean boom, big right hand there by Finch. Finch hoists him up and drops him. Drops to his knees, turns into a backbreaker on Silva. What a kick out again. Finch now taking a decent lead in this contest. Silva up and over the shoulder. Again, the quick agility we talked on. Silva the clothesline, and Finch crashes into the turnbuckle. Silva up and over, drops the leg again across the back of the net, forcing Finch's throat into the top or the middle rope. We got to cover again. Barely a 2 count. Finch still continuing to get the shoulder up. Finch now rolling to the outside. Jesus Silva right after him. I don't think Finch realizes what's going on. Oh, and now he does. After he takes a shot to the top of the head, Silva rolls him back inside. Silva just like that, not giving Finch again the opportunity to recover, not giving the ability to rest on the outsides. I guarantee you that's what Finch was looking to do. Oh, and there's a clothesline. And now it's Jesus Silva returning to the outside. Finch with a right hand, and now Silva to the outside of the ring. And again, Finch now gets what he wants, a little bit of a breather to separate and slow this match down, to keep the pace much slower, to keep Jesus Silva from flying around the ring and using that athleticism, that agility, to keep Finch off his feet. As a headbutt. Finch now tosses him back inside. Both men now inside. Jesus Silva on the defense at this point. Ooh, brutal. And look at this. Insult to injury. Keeping all that pressure on the back of the head, forcing Jesus Silva's face down to the canvas. And again, the right hand from Todd Finch, laying a number of shots tonight. Kick out by Jesus Silva. Finch is looking far better after losing his mask. Had a number of losses back to back. And again, asked for this match against Jesus Silva. For understand, he asked for a match against any luchador in the building tonight. Jesus Silva quickly took that match against him. And right now, Finch has been on a roll, but Jesus Silva continues to fire back. Silva out of beautiful hurricane run and takes him up and over. Silva now on the ropes. Well, he's going to look for that 450 splash we've seen him use in the past, but decided against it. Ooh, and a shot to the face now by Finch. But Silva turns him right around. Silva wraps him up and drops him down hard. Silva leveling Todd Finch. And now the crowd clearly behind Jesus Silva tonight. Silva now with a clothesline. And follows through the second one. Silva up the rope. Leg lariat connects right to the face of Finch. Jesus Silva now building momentum. Back into the corner, Jesus Silva setting up a possibly tornado DQ. You've seen him use. Kick to the midsection. Silva now charging in and catches a shot to the face from Finch. Finch with a right hand. Finch hunches him up and drops him down. Rolls through with a cover. 2, 3. Wow. Todd Finch throwing up Jesus Silva, driving him down to the canvas. Face first in a wheelbarrow style X Factor maneuver and gets the pinfall victory over Jesus Silva. I would call that an upset. There's one of the uppercuts that Finch repeatedly employed in this match. There's the knee strike right towards the end of the match. It turned around. That's the kick right there to the face, which set up Finch with a right hand and then the X Factor style maneuver. And Finch gets his first victory since losing his mask to Pedro Ortiz Jr. What a turnaround there for Finch. I call that pure luck, honestly. Finch with an impressive victory tonight over Jesus Silva. I would not have seen that coming, folks, at all. Again, Jesus Silva, a very prominent competitor here in XFW. Sorry, I'm punching my microphone again. A very prominent competitor in XFW. One of the youngest champions we've had, a 2-time XFW Internet champion. And I am actually going to move this stream boss because I realize it's going to be right where the chat is. So we're going to put that up here and get that out of the way. Because when the chat comes up, I will come down in that bottom corner. I want you guys to be able to see each other's chats on the screen for that reason alone. But again, I want to thank everyone for coming over to Twitch and YouTube that are joining us tonight, even though chat room is a little quieter than I usually like it. But thank you guys anyway for tuning in. As some people start coming in on Twitch, some people are coming in over on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for joining us here at XFW. And again, we are sorry we are not on Facebook, where a majority of our fans are sitting. It is, like I said, Facebook and one crybaby person, and that's the term I used, was crybaby, is the reason we are not currently on Facebook tonight and for the next 30 days, have you, because there's not even an appeal that I can make to get the ban off. We are just stuck until February 14th. We'll rise. So XFW will return on Valentine's Day. We'll have to see what day that is, if it falls on one of our regularly scheduled programmings, and we'll make a big show of it as we get our next match coming up here on XFW Danger Zone, our flagship show here in XFW. Where is the music? I am having all kinds of problems tonight. I cannot find anything. Wow, my mind is so off kilter tonight because of the Facebook ban, because it gets under my skin, because I can't broadcast to our core fans because of this whole thing. And, I mean, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. All right, folks, we're going to head on to ringside. Match number 2 of the evening, Tiger Ramirez going one-on-one with Christopherson Pierce next on XFW Danger Zone. Sorry, Wraith. I'm sorry to hear YouTube keeps pausing. I would implore everyone, if you're having problems with YouTube, to jump over to the Twitch platform where we have a little bit more interaction. But right now, we wait the arrival. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Ramirez. Quite frankly, I just like to roll my R's whenever Tiger Ramirez comes out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez, an outstanding luchador here in XFW. Making his way out to the ring. Set tonight to clash with Christopherson Pierce, the man that claims to be the 26th in line for the throne of England. I want to see some fans out there with British strong style signs. I'm surprised Christopherson Pierce even has fans. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent from Chelsea, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
Christopherson Pierce making his way out, the man who, for a few short weeks, had the sole claim to the title, Prince here in XFW, but lost that right. Biff Wellington now able to once again call himself Lord Biff Wellington here in XFW. Pierce has been angry about it since he lost that ladder match. Wraith, I'm glad it's working over on YouTube now. YouTube connection always seems to have a problem with live streaming every now and again. I'm not exactly sure what their problem is, but it's only that pausing on YouTube. Christopherson, Pierce. I'll tell you what, folks. This young man has one of the biggest egos in professional wrestling I have ever seen. And there's a lot of ego in XFW. There's a lot of big heads in our federation. But Christopherson, Pierce may damn well take the cake over everybody else. And here we go, folks. We are off and running. Tiger Ramirez starting things off, but Pierce cuts him off quickly into a swinging neckbreaker already by Pierce and rolls back outstandingly. Handstand and turned into a splash. I do give a lot of gruff to Christopherson Pierce, but I will not take away the fact that he's an awesome in-ring competitor. Johnny Ivan, thank you for tuning in on YouTube. It's not just an impressive rap sheet for XFW. It's just my main page. People in the world are very soft anymore. You make one comment and everyone loses their mind. And Facebook, their community standards is just rough. So quite frankly, I've just got to tone myself down because I don't want any more incidents for XFW. XFW is our baby here on Facebook, so we want to make sure we get it back up and running so you guys don't miss the opportunity. That is the main page we like to stream on. So we're looking forward to 30 days to get that stuff back up and running. Ooh, flash kick there by Tiger Ramirez. Lightning quick, and drop Pierce off his feet like nothing. If you blink, you miss that kick. Pierce fires right back, though. Goes for a European uppercut. Ramirez dodging out of the way. But Pierce again with a wrap around the stomach. Takes him over, German suplex. Swing and a miss there. Ramirez jumps into a backbreaker. Both knees in the middle of the spine of Pierce, but he gets the shoulder up. Oh! Did you hear that impact? Pierce, go elbow drop. Just as Pierce started getting back to his feet, Tiger Ramirez bent him in half like a long folding chair with that elbow to the middle of back. Ramirez putting a lot of pressure on the lower back with Christopherson Pierce in this match. Up and over we go. Pierce with a nice up and on top. Rick, thank you for hosting. And a shot to the face by Tiger Ramirez. Looking over. You're not wrong. Everyone is a little PC. And everyone is super sensitive right now in the world, especially when it comes to the world of politics. Quite frankly, all I did was correct someone that had some information wrong, and they got really, really angry about it. Oh! What a right hand there by Christopherson Pierce. And follows through the leg drop. Pierce right into a cover again. Ramirez gets the shoulder up. And Pierce goes right to the eyes of Tiger Ramirez. But Ramirez counters right back. Fireman's carry takeover. Ramirez wraps him up. Dragon's Tiger suplex into a pinning combination. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count from Tiger Ramirez. Counter again. There's Officer Pierce now. Oh, good Lord. Will they go for a Luthez press? Decided to play NBA basketball at the head of Tiger Ramirez. Takes him, double leg takedown, driving the shoulder into the midsection of Ramirez. Pierce now stalking over. Super kick. Uh-oh. Hooks him up and lands. The Tower of London. We've got a cover. Ramirez gets the shoulder up. Pierce now in the face of Mike Atura. Not happy about the count, but Ramirez still not getting up. I think he got the shoulder up out of sheer second nature. Colorado tie it. Ramirez flies through. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Tiger Ramirez. And an outstanding. I think he went 2 times around. Here's the replay. Up and around. Takes him down. Ramirez now off the ropes. Hurricane Rana driver. Pierce now on the receiving end. Put back on the defense. XFW Dirk Webb, thank you for subscribing And Dirk just took a chunk out of our stream boss, took 600 points out there. Dirk's well on his way to becoming the new stream boss. How devastating is that? Dirk, thank you for tuning in on the Twitch platform. Counter again by Tiger Ramirez. Back inside the ring we go. Ramirez with Pierce on the defense. Pierce laying down. Ramirez on the top rope. Pierce rolling away. May have rolled far enough. He did not. I thought he got far enough away where Ramirez would not be able to land a shot, but how wrong was I? Back and forth action as these two continue to battle it out here. Ramirez, side Russian leg sweep now. Ramirez landing a number of healthy shots. Christopherson Pierce starting to stagger a little bit. Rolls through a second time. Tiger suplex again. Another cover. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. It does not get closer than that. Tiger Ramirez now again. Hurricane on a driver. Ramirez trying everything he can, but Christopherson Pierce continues to get the shoulder up. Ramirez now has him against the ropes. Irish whip, counter again by Christopherson Pierce. Lowers the shoulder, rookie mistake. Ramirez lights him up with a shot to the face. Ramirez lights him up. Ramirez in the corner. Ramirez trying to line up the shot. Tiger's tail enziguri connects. He's got a cover. That's it. Tiger Ramirez pulls off the victory with the Tiger's tail enziguri. After a hard-fought battle against Christopherson Pierce. There's the thumb to the eyes by Pierce. Right here. Tiger suplex. Look how he transitioned from holding out of the arms into the waist. The perfect bridge by Ramirez. How Pierce got his shoulder up, I do not know. Here's the second time, and again you see that absolutely perfect transition. But Pierce so close was that 3 count. But the Tiger's tail enziguri puts the exclamation point on this match, and Ramirez victorious tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Well-fought victory by Tiger Ramirez tonight, folks. Again, Tiger Ramirez never ceases to amaze. An outstanding in-ring performer. Absolutely dominates. Even when he loses, folks, he still wows the crowd with his in-ring abilities. It's always a sheer joy to watch Tiger Ramirez. And I don't want to take anything away from Christopherson Pierce, who is a very fierce competitor here in XFW. But it's just a whole level above is Tiger Ramirez. He continues to just astound everyone in the ring. Now, folks, again, we're talking about the big story right now is our Facebook page on hiatus for 30 days. Now, again, I want to thank you guys and folks in the chat room talking that the world is too PC right now. Not only is the world too PC, there's the whole cancel culture thing going on. But no one likes to hear they're corrected. No one wants to even admit they're wrong. I'm wrong all the damn time. And when someone points it out, I don't take it as an insult. I take it, I just learned something. I've got a group of friends that points out, no, dipshit, you're wrong about that all the time. And I go, oh, you're right. But that's exactly what happened yesterday, folks. Someone posted something. I corrected them. They fired back. I did, however, call them a crybaby. And then I got reported for bullying, and that shut down everything on my Facebook, including our XFW stream. So I apologize to the fans for that reasoning. But again, we will still bring in XFW action on Facebook and on YouTube. And we're going to get some stuff again. I can still get you guys messages and updates through my Instagram account, which directly posts to our XFW Facebook stream, so I'll have more stuff on there for you guys. But right now, we're going to head down the ringside as cultures collide, as Raiden Yamashita clashes with Ultimo Shade next on XFW Danger Zone.
The following
And here comes Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita. Whoa! I had my head turned for a second. Grim Loco already out of the rampway and attacking Raiden Yamashita. I was checking the comments for you guys, and Grim Loco exploding out of the gorilla position and attacking Raiden Yamashita, tossing Yamashita now up on the gateway, on that metal rampway at ringside. Loco with a big right hand. Loco hoists him up. Oh, good Lord. Uranagi style attack on the rampway. Loco just laying in heavy damage now to Yamashita. Yamashita now backing away. Yamashita running inside the ring now. Yamashita off the ropes. Goes for a kick. Nobody home. Right hand connects. Hurricane Rana takes him over. Back and forth. These guys are no strangers to one another. They have battled on a number of occasions over the XFW Internet Championship. They battled in matches for #1 contendership for the United States Championship. Two of our most high-flying wrestlers, and that was a brutal shot there by Raiden Yamashita. Is now on the top rope. Oh, and a senton, but the knees come up from Grim Loco. A lot of folks still believing Grim Loco has ties to the ministry here in XFW. We've not seen hide nor hair of it, but Dirk Webb has brought it up on a number of occasions, and I've learned, folks, I'm going to stop distrusting things Dirk Webb says, because sometimes they imagine they have a way of happening. Raiden Yamashita now with a magical counter and an outstanding ray of attacks, and now on the top rope again. Yamashita with some serious hang time. But Grim Loco, not even a 1 count. Yamashita now trying to pull the crowd in, trying to build off the feet of the crowd, trying to pull in some energy. Right now, hoist him up. Blue Thunder Bomb. No cover. All impact. Oh, and a stiff kick to the face there by Yamashita. Off the ropes. Moonsault. Connects springboard position. Grim Loco fires right back. A deep right hand. I will strip now off the ropes. Oh, Grim Loco goes for the knee. Wise move by Grim Loco. And a Hurricane Rana driver. If Loco can take out a knee or weaken the leg of Raiden Yamashita, he will essentially take away half of his arsenal. Right now, Loco up and over the top rope powerbomb to the outside arena floor. Brutal impact to the back and neck of Raiden Yamashita. You see in the Yamamoto Bluetooth device, the bottom left of your screen, the heads-up display for Raiden Yamashita. His torso has gone in the orange, and right now, takes him up and over. Loco slam, but Yamashita gets the shoulder up. Yamashita now on the defensive end, Loco in charge. Colorado Motaya. Yamashita desperate. Whoa, counter again. Yamashita got a little cocky. Yamashita got cocky, and Loco made him pay for it. Enziguri connects. Can Yamashita turn this around? Yamashita gets back to his feet. Yamashita with a chop and a drop kick. Where did that come from? And a big-time clothesline now from Yamashita. Where the hell did that explosiveness come from? Yamashita on the ropes. This time the senton connects. Yamashita out of nowhere. Loco again fires right back. Hurricane Rana. Both these men explosive offense, turning this match around on a dime. Grim Loco now going to the high rent district. Way up on the top rope. Comes off. Wow. Did you see that 450 senton? And Grim Loco walks away with the victory. Wow. What a move from the top rope. Grim Loco had 2 rotations with that senton. What a shot. There's the Loco Slam, as he calls it, a variation of the Olympic Slam. But Loco off the top, double rotation senton. New move from Grim Loco. Walks away with the victory. That was outstanding. Derek Smith says a 630. It was, I don't care what the hell you call it. That was impressive. Loco victorious tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Wow. I've definitely got to get a word in with Grim Loco and see what he calls that, folks. That was impressive to watch. I saw him on the top rope. Next thing I know, I saw mask feet, and then before I knew it, the 3 count was happening. That was impressive. Folks, now we saw, before our Facebook ban last night, we did see an outstanding main event between Savage Andre Stevens and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, we did see Stevens put his knee into the back of the leg of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Stevens in the hit Sweet, and it did look like Marshall Sweet sustained a leg injury. We have now learned that Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has a dislocated ankle and may be out of action for some time. Now, we don't know how long he will be out. We wish him a speedy recovery. But even though Bad Boy Marshall Sweet had the testicular fortitude to finish the match and win, have you? Once he got to the backstage area, the adrenaline wore off. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet collapsed in pain. His ankle the size of a water balloon, and he could not stand on it. Was rushed to the hospital to get a look at, and that's when they realized it was dislocated. So I applaud Bad Boy Marshall Sweet for being able to continue that fight last night. But he may have done more damage to himself in the long run to get that pinfall victory. Again, the rivalry between Andre Stevens and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet continues to grow and grow and grow. But it looks right now that might be a set on the wayside, as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet will be out of action for at least a little while due to that leg injury. A lot of folks watching live last night saw his ankle was not facing the right way. Sweet continued to try to stand on it, kept trying to look like he was almost trying to get it back in place, twisting around. But we did learn he has sustained that leg injury and may be out for some time. But while we're talking about rivalries, folks, right now we've got a rivalry that has just been starting ever since Mark Collins got ejected from the Entourage. As Morgan Steiner claimed he was the weak link, which I could debate for hours how Collins is probably one of the strongest members of the Entourage. Whatever the reason, he ousted him, sent Barton Fisher out to attack Mark Collins during a match. And then Collins attacking Seth Walker, getting a pinfall victory over Seth Walker. Well, tonight this comes to a full head, folks, as Walker and Collins go head-to-head tonight in one-on-one competition next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Seth Walker.
Is scheduled for one fall.
The former 6-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. And right behind him, the sleazebag, Morgan Steiner.
Seth Walker.
You see Steiner wearing that neck brace. That neck brace courtesy of Mark Collins when he blasted him with a pile driver in the backstage area after Steiner got in Collins' face to give him just more heat, more anger, and just verbally accost him. And Collins had enough. And for good reason, laid into him. And Steiner missed 2 weeks of XFW programming. But now he's returned to that neck brace. From what I understand, he's also had a PFA against Collins. So I'm not even sure how they can legally be in the same area at the same time, but
and his opponent,
here comes Collins now.
Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mark Collins.
The only man to hold 2 championships at the same time in XFW, Mark Collins. at one time a linchpin for the Entourage and Morgan Steiner's stable, now out on his own, no longer with that group protection, that very group that once had his back, now out to get him. Collins, a former United States champion and XFW Internet champion. Now looking to climb the ranks once again. But now again, no longer under the wing of Morgan Steiner and his Weasley ways of getting contracts that he likes. We saw last time Collins win the match as Seth Walker did not go for a lot of pins. He was looking to hurt Mark Collins, and here we go! And here comes Walker, right out the get-go with a clothesline and then putting the boots. And now kick to the midsection. Walker now, oh, here comes Collins, firing right back. These two know the ins and outs of each other very, very well. They've trained together for years. Again, the same stable. They know every aspect of one another. And Collins knows the tactics Steiner's going to employ against him. So he has a little bit of inside information. As right now he taunts a little bit at Seth Walker. Walker turns it around. Collins turns him around. Walker with an elbow shot to the face. And a shoulder tackle from Walker, running through him like a Mack truck. Headbutt now. And again, you see Steiner on the outside cheering on Seth Walker. Elbow shot down to the face of Collins as these two exchange shots back and forth. These two at one time have teamed up together inside the ring as a tag team. They've had each other's back and right now tearing each other apart on XFW Danger Zone. And a flatliner from Collins, and Seth Walker is in trouble. Collins now scoop slam. The big man flat on his back. Collins out with a drop kick, picture perfect. Steiner not looking happy on the outside, but he can't turn his head that much, and Collins lights it up with a flying elbow. Walker back to his feet. Collins again with a counter. Big right hand. Walker, though, overpowering. Collins shoves him to the canvas. And drives his head now. Collins now up and over, sent to the outside by Seth Walker. Collins now on the outside. Here comes Walker. Walker now picks him up and a backbreaker. Referee Mike Atura making the count. Collins shoves him into the steel ring post. Some folks wishing that collar was a shock collar. Dirk Webb with his little inside information over on Twitch says Steiner still blaming Collins for causing the collapse of the empire that was the Entourage in 2020. Collins now shoved to the outside again. Walker back inside. And goes right back out, breaking the count, starting it back at one. Mike Couture has no chance but to start it over. And Walker now wrenching on the back of Collins. And now tossing him down to the canvas. Walker sends Collins into the steel ring post. Walker has a big history in XFW of looking to put his opponents on the shelf, looking to cause injury. I'm sure he's got the go-ahead from Steiner to cause permanent injury to Mark Collins, to try to put him on the shelf, to try to force him into early retirement, and a takedown now. And you see Steiner on the outside cheering like a teenage cheerleader at that tackle by Seth Walker. Right hand again. Collins again with a nice counter though. Shot to the back. Collins now dragging into the corner. Collins lights him up in the corner, driving the head into it. Collins now with an Irish whip. Shotgun drop kick, driving the big man back into the canvas. We've got a cover. Two. Mark Collins. Collins pulls it off. Steiner just dropped to his knees at ringside. Steiner just dropped to his knees at ringside Uh-oh. Carl! Look out! Collins lights him up and sends him over the top rope. Collins victorious and then gets the one-up over Seth Walker. I can tell you right now that Morgan Steiner, his neck is in pain. He's going to need a whole lot of Advil because his head is going to get even worse after Collins is now upset Morgan Steiner, or Seth Walker, not once, but twice inside the square circle, folks. What a win for Mark Collins. That shotgun dropkick, it seemed to stagger and stun Walker enough to get the count. You saw how quick Seth Walker got back to his feet. So I don't think he even realized the pinfall count had happened. But wow, what a win for Mark Collins, who's now doing better than he did before, away from Steiner. He's not distracted. And now, folks, this is just my opinion. Dirk Webb's already on Twitter, on Twitch again. It was the only dual champions versus XFW six-time heavyweight champion. I agree, Dirk. Walker is not going to let this go. Every time we've seen Walker lose a match, it seems to get infuriated. He thinks everyone is inferior to him. And let's face it, he does have the track record to back up that he's an outstanding performer in XFW. But Collins has now upstaged Seth Walker twice. I saw Morgan Steiner grab his neck right after the pinfall. Walker got back to his feet. But that shocking shot into the corner phased him enough to let the pinfall victory happen. And then Collins, seeing the attack coming for Walker, and that's where I tell you, folks, he knows the game that Morgan Steiner and Walker employ. He saw the clothesline, dodged out of the way, and sent Walker to the outside. I have a fear this is far from over, folks. We're going to see a lot more from these two. But right now, we're going to head out to ringside. The United States Champion, Sean Owens, in action next on XFW Danger Zone. As we await the arrival of our first opponent, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for Big Dog Mark Johnson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Mark Johnson, the most requested XFW star for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, sponsors a number of young children with very bad disabilities, as well as he's a big member of the Big Brother, Big Sister Foundation, as he sponsors, I believe, I understand, 6 little brothers, as they're called. Johnson just loves to be around people, loves the energy in the world. Reed Kakashi says Mark Collins and Sean Owens a new tag team. You never know what's going to sprout up here at XFW. As we await the arrival of Sean 2.0 Owens, the current XFW United States Champion. And here he comes now.
Representing the Grapplers from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 239 pounds. One half of the Natural, Sean Owens.
Dirk Webb saying Mark Johnson is planning on giving tonight's winnings to the Children's Hospital. I know Johnson does donate a good portion of his XFW paycheck to children's hospitals all around the world. As right now, Sean Owens makes his way in, possibly one of the most successful United States champions we have had in XFW. And yes, folks, I'm stating that over Showtime Shane Black and Rick Osborne, who is an on-again, off-again partner with Sean Owens. But Rick Osborne has been spending a lot of time in his hometown of Texas taking care of his family during the pandemic. I have heard rumors that Rick Osborne will return shortly to XFW. We hope to see that. An XFW original. Here we go, folks. Two very different types of wrestling going head-to-head tonight. Owens, a technical wrestler. Mark Johnson, sheer power and brutality. Very, very different. Clean break up there between the two. And right back in, and we'll call an elbow tie-up. This time Owens grabs onto a headlock. Owens takes it over. Overhead wrist lock. And Collins sweeps the leg out, knowing he can't overpower Big Dog. Decides to take the leg out and take the big man off his feet. Big Dog swings wildly. Owens goes right to the arm. And keeps the pressure on and drives the knee right into the shoulder of Big Dog Mark Johnson. Already you see the familiar tactics of Shawn Owens as he goes right to the arm. And a second time. And again, driving the knee into the shoulder of Big Dog Mark Johnson. Owens wasting no time employing his tactics of singling out the arm, trying to set up early for the Owens lock. Owens again grabbing the arm and jacking it over the shoulder. And holds on again. Look at the relentlessness of Shawn Owens. Not only is this familiar strategy for Owens, but it's a solid one, as Johnson is a power wrestler and uses those brutal arms just like that to overtake his opponents. And if Owens can numb one of those arms, he might weaken the abilities of Johnson to hammer in with those clotheslines, but he can't slow that down as a monstrous power slam from Big Dog Mark Johnson. Johnson now with a spine buster. Levels Owens down. Owens now, Johnson on the second rope. This could spell doom. Owens gets out of the way. Owens may have been flattened by that. Owens with a drop kick. This time Johnson rolls out of the way. Both these men shows him agility, and again Owens right back to the arm. And again the knee shot. Owens now again attacking that arm and continuing at another time. I think Owens realized he can't pick up Big Dog Johnson. He cannot get him in the arm. So he's singling out everything he can to keep the big man down. And again, keeping on the grappling wrestling, the chain wrestling, and weakening the arm of Big Dog. Owens with a knee drop right to the face. Hard impact by the United States champion, but Big Dog gets the shoulder up. Owens wraps it around, gets him over, German suplex. Impressive strength by Owens, shaking his finger. Using Johnson's own weight against him, gets him up and over. United States champion now on the top rope. Johnson starting to get back to his feet though. High cross body, and he gets caught. Owens gets caught. Follow-away slam by Johnson. There's the strength of Big Dog Mark Johnson as he drops Owens down, and there's a spine buster. Just that quick and that powerful, Johnson turns this match around. Hammer shot to the midsection, big time belly by suplex now. Johnson taking this match back. Johnson now getting the crowd behind him. Cheering on for his Make-A-Wish Foundation children watching at home. The folks at the Big Brother Corporation watching on. As two XFW fan favorites go head to head tonight. Johnson would love to get a victory tonight to set up an opportunity to challenge for the United States title. Owens right back to the arm, overhand wrist lock. Johnson this time fighting back. Repeated shots down to the midsection. Right hand now again from Johnson. Johnson lights it. Up and over again, belly suplex. The United States champion rolling under the ropes. Now trying to avoid any more offense from Johnson. Johnson now giving him an earful. Up and down, overshot. Owens, Mark Johnson stepping underneath the drop kick. Owens back to his feet though, catches him with a neck breaker. And now Owens feeling the adrenaline, feeling the pump going. Owens gets behind him. Owens hoists him up and drops him down on his back. Owens lands the hammerlock. Hammerlock, belly to belly drop, belly to back suplex. And now Owens staring down. Kick to the midsection now by Owens. Butterfly hook into the Owens lock. He's got it locked on. Owens has it locked on. Can Johnson survive? Can Johnson force his way out? Johnson hanging on for dear life, trying to break the hold. He's got a tap. Johnson gave it everything he's got, but Owens kept the pressure on the arm and pulls off the victory. Johnson could not get it out. What a win for Sean Owens tonight, folks. An outstanding battle between those two. But Sean Owens, again, you saw him going to the arm time and time again, and gets the ability to go through it and pulls off the battle. And Owens victorious tonight over Big Dog Mark Johnson in a phenomenal fashion. But again, Johnson fighting for all the little ones at home, know what he's bringing about, knows how to take things to the next limit. And it's only a matter of time before Big Dog Johnson gets his next opportunity at an XFW championship. But Sean 2.0 Owens continuing his normal tactics. He's got a game plan. He executes it. That's the strategy of Sean 2.0 Owens and why he's been such a successful United States champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, up next is a man that has just returned here to an XFW in 2021. A man that retired early in 2020. An XFW original has been here for a long, long time. Now, recently, you know what? I'm not going to mince words. We're going to go right to the footage. We've been showing this interview, this promo for a while. We're going to take you to the Eliminator.
I have come back to XFW. For far too long, this federation has been infected with a cancer. That cancer is the Destroyer. Walk towards these flames, Destroyer. Allow me to give you a proper demise.
Nightmare-inducing, folks, is the only thing I can think of every time I see that footage. And again, that was sent to us directly by the Eliminator, who says he needs to eliminate the Destroyer from XFW, the entire federation. Now, I don't agree with anything the Eliminator says. The Destroyer has never used anyone as a stepping stone. That's what he's claiming he's done. The Destroyer's been nothing but an upstanding wrestler ever since he's been here. These two have clashed in the past, and a lot of people feel that the reason the Eliminator's come back is because he's jealous. The last time the Eliminator took a run at the championship, he was unsuccessful. But right now, the Eliminator has a match, folks. I feel this one will be a short one, as Stan Martin continues to try to be a wrestler in XFW. Let's head to the ringside. Derek Smith over on YouTube says, Nightmares, you are not wrong.
The following
Mr.
contest
Smith
is an Extreme Rules match.
Oh, good Lord, it's an Extreme Rules match.
From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stan Martin.
Johnny Ivan, the HP meter at the top is for the folks over on the Twitch platform. Unfortunately, it has no interaction with YouTube. But that is what is called the Stream Boss here in XFW, or on Twitch. And the more people that interact with Twitch can become the Stream Boss, get their name up on the screen, and maintain being the boss of the stream throughout every interaction, whether it is a new subscription, a donation, hosting, or donating bits will knock points off of that Streamlabs boss. And someone came, but here comes the Eliminator.
At 279 pounds, the Eliminator.
Dirk Webb over on our Twitch platform says Stan Martin has more guts than sense. Dirk, I will agree with you 100%, as here comes the nightmare-inducing Eliminator now. Again, folks, when this man came back to XFW, I did not recognize him. He's wearing a different hood and mask than he wore before. The one he wore before was more of a face mask with a leather, almost a drape on the back. Now he's gone more, some folks calling him a Mortal Kombat style mask. And you see some smattered on eye makeup there as well. Well, I feel this was a very bad decision for Stan Martin to take this match, sign for this match, as the Eliminator is here solely to get a shot at the Destroyer, and here comes the Eliminator. Stan dodging out of the way, though, and landing a shot. Stan now with a side rush and leg sweep on the Eliminator, impressively so. But there's a counter from the Eliminator already. Eliminator now hooks him up, takes him over, Northern Light suplex by the Eliminator. And again, folks, the Eliminator is one of the few men in history of XFW that's able to combine power wrestling and technical wrestling almost seamlessly. Eliminator takes him up and over, belly button suplex. The Eliminator already leaving the ring. Oh no. I forgot this was an Extreme Rules match. The Eliminator already with a steel chair, and Stan takes a shot already to the top of the head from the Eliminator. And another one. And this is why Stan should have stayed home tonight, stayed in quarantine. Stan steals the chair away, trying to stay any grip he can. Stan now with a side headlock and a punch to the face. I'm going to be perfectly honest, folks. I'm surprised Stan has had any offense in this match. I spoke too soon. Eliminator tossing Stan to the outside again. Mike Atura making no count. No disqualification. As again, the Eliminator squares up and blasts Stan with that steel chair. And another one. Good Lord. We may need to stop this match. Stan shoving the Eliminator back inside. Desperation move. Stan now with the steel chair. What the hell does he think he's going to do with that? Eliminator lights him up. Stan. Good Lord. Eliminator again with another shot across the chest. And another one. Oh my dear Lord. And another one. This is getting painful to watch, folks. This is getting painful to watch. Eliminator now wind up DDT. Stan trying to get back to his feet. Eliminator with the steel chair. Goes for a shot. Stan fires back. Stan now with a front face lock. Drives the elbow to the back of the head. Can Stan put together any offense? Stan now with an Irish whip. Eliminator again cuts him right off. And a clothesline to the corner. Stan falling limp again in the middle of the ring. Eliminator again with that steel chair in hand. Shot to the midsection. Oh no, 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 no. On the top of the chair. Stan gets level with a DDT. The Eliminator not even attempting a pinfall at all yet, as Stan just has become a crash test dummy here in XFW. And the Eliminator just laying in shots now, taking out his aggression, taking out his anger as he looks to get a match with the Destroyer. Now we've got a table in the ring. And now we've got a sledgehammer. Stan rolling to the outside. Stan should have stayed on the outside. Oh, look at the counter. Drop toe hold by Stan. Avoiding the shot. But it instantly gets dropped back down. The Eliminator now with the sledgehammer. Oh my dear Lord. Stan. Oh. This is getting hard to watch. Eliminator is, This is getting hard to watch, ladies and gentlemen. If you are squeamish at heart, you may want to walk away from the screen. The Eliminator setting up the table, and now it's on frickin' fire. Eliminator grabbing Stan by the top of the head. This is getting bad, folks. This is getting bad. Please tell me he's not. Stan now with a couple elbow shots, trying to fight through. Stan now with an Irish whip, then Eliminator into the table. Eliminator fights back. Both men now fighting on the table. It's an Oko driver. This is going to get bad. Someone may get seriously hurt in this matchup tonight. The Eliminator again with Stan, a flaming table in the middle of the damn ring. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Eliminator's got him up. And oh my dear Lord. Stan put through that flaming table. The Eliminator again just standing over watching. He hooks him up. Eliminator ties him down. Samoan driver. Samoan driver on Stan, and that's it. As if there was any other outcome in that match. Stan Martin just got torn apart. Here's the DDT. Then a second one followed on top of the steel. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Unbelievable. Even Mike Couture, you saw his jaw drop. And again, there's the Samoan driver that he uses.
Here is your winner,
and the Eliminator walks away with the victory. I think the only reason the Eliminator broke a sweat is because of the flame that was inside the ring. Wow. Folks, that was hard to watch. Stan, again, the guy's a used car salesman. And got himself into, from what I understand, got himself into Planet Fitness, got himself into pretty decent shape. I will say that Stan looks pretty good, but he's got absolutely no reason being in a professional wrestling ring. Except there's a retired veteran, the Eliminator moving in the ring like a 20-year-old. Dirk, you're not wrong. The Eliminator is moving very, very well. Again, pardon me, folks. A lot of fans were surprised. And a lot of people in the backstage locker room were surprised when the Eliminator decided to retire. Now, some said because they felt he was getting old. Same thing a lot of people said about the Destroyer. Are they past their prime? Are their days over? But just like the Destroyer, the Eliminator has come back with new fire under his belt and coming through with what seems like unlimited amounts of energy inside the ring, competing with people half their age and dominating in such a fashion that is blinding. And now we've got newcomer, or I shouldn't say newcomer, another returning Crusher Carl Ellis coming back from XFW after being out of the ring for 12 years. It's insane, the people coming back here to XFW. Ruben, 1994, do I have a match today? Ruben, if you want to get a wrestler on XFW, you need to make a submission to our Facebook page, XFW Extreme Fantasy Wrestling. Because XFW is not a competitive online league. It is a digitally produced pro wrestling program that is run, booked, and storyline driven, just like a regular television program in wrestling. So if you want to get a wrestler on, please make that submission. Also keep in mind that any submissions have to be no higher than an overall score of 88. And please provide a background of story for your character. If you don't, one will be made up for you. But we always welcome new wrestlers to XFW. We try to get as many as we can on the program. Back in 2020, we had almost 65 fan submissions in a matter of 3 months. And we got as many of those through as we could. Some characters stayed, some characters don't. If the characters don't resonate with the audience, they will find themselves on the unemployment line from XFW. But right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside as the women take to the ring next on XFW Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kitty Lee.
One fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Rough Riders from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kitty Lane.
Kitty Lane, the former Las Vegas, Nevada exotic dancer, making her way out to ringside. Ruben and Dio, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. I will tell you what, folks, I like watching Kitty Lane walk to the ring each and every night. It is an absolute pleasure. But tonight she's got a brute going up against her. She will take on one half of the Queens of New Jersey, Dirty Diane Albright.
And accompanied by Kitty Lane, representing the Queens from Chemung, New Jersey, Dirty Diane Albright.
Dirty Diane Albright, one half of the Queens of New Jersey. Former tag team champions here in XFW. In the women's division, we've seen Paige Richardson in one-on-one competition before. This will be the first time, to my knowledge, that Dirty Diane Albright is in singles competition here in XFW. As of late, we've been seeing a lot of tag teams branch out into singles competition just to get a bigger exposure in XFW. Right now, we got a collar double tie-up, and Dirty Diane Albright forcing Kitty Lane back to the corner, easily overpowering Lane. Mike Couture now trying to break the hold. Breaks it off. Albright, oh, what a shot across the face. Takes the cheap shot, and now driving the knees into the sternum of Kitty Lane and one to the top of the head. Lane collapsing back into the corner now just on the sheer impact of Dirty Diane Albright. Takes her up and drops her down. Kitty Lane now takes her over. Lane now the big right hand, and Dirty Diane Albright shaking it off and grabbing the head into a headbutt. The right hand of Kitty Lane having almost little to no effect on Dirty Diane Albright. Albright now hoists her up, powerbomb to Lane. You see Paige Richardson on the outside clapping. Albright laughing inside the ring as she's completely overpowered. Kitty Lane. Lane now dumps her over the top rope. Lane now springing up to the top turnbuckle. Paige Richardson trying to stand in the way as Albright gets back to her feet. Here comes Lane. Missed. But luckily, Kitty Lane landed on her feet, but again, Dirty Diane Albright staring her down. Lane back inside, nearly avoiding a grapple there. Here comes Lane, up and over, into a DDT. Kitty Lane now going to work, stomping away at Albright. Kitty Lane's got to use that agility and quickness to avoid Albright. But again, you see, and there's what I'm talking about, she needs to keep that kind of pace going. Takes her up and drops her down. Reverse neckbreaker by Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane drives her down. Charging in, and a knee shot to the back now. Kitty Lane turning this match around. Diane Albright now again overpowering. Fireman's carry takeover. Oh, and again that hard chop. You see Kitty Lane dropping down to one knee after that chop to the chest. But Lane again open over the top rope. Lane with an eye up over the top goes Albright, but holds on. Oh, and then shoves Lane back right on her keister. Lane's having trouble just keeping up with Dirty Diane Albright. Single arm DDT now as Kitty Lane looks to do some damage. Albright rolling to the outside now. Oh, and snaps her across the top rope, and Albright crashes to the outside. Kitty Lane now taking her time, trying to recover, shake out some of the cobwebs from Albright. Here we go. Back inside we go. Kitty Lane charges in and takes her out with a clothesline. Albright in trouble. Kitty Lane reverse DDT. Drives her down to the canvas, and a cover by Lane. Albright powers out just after a 1 count. Kitty Lane having a hard time keeping this monster woman down. Rolls her up on again a DDT. Albright now staggered to the corner. Kitty Lane in a good position right now to try to take this match. Lane turns her over. Oh no! Kitty Lane gets her in Kitty's paradise. Diane Albright, Albright did not appreciate that fan service move by Kitty Lane and tosses her across the ring. And now takes her right down. Kitty Lane now in trouble. Collar double tie-up. Lane with a shot to the midsection. Kitty Lane hooks her up. Exploder suplex. Lane takes her down. Kitty Lane now turning this contest around. Spoke too soon. Diane Albright with a nice arm drag counter. Takes down Lane head over heels. And a hellacious lariat just leveled Lane and Albright now basking in the glory. Swing and a miss this time. Kenny Lane gets out of the way. Lane jumps in. Beautiful crucifix into a cover. Again, Albright gets the shoulder up. Irish whip again, back into the corner we go. Kenny Lane, gets caught. Albright with a clubbing shot over the back of the head. Albright continues to overpower Kenny Lane time and time again, now squeezing down on the neck. You see Kenny Lane holding onto her head. Albright just lacing in the slow, methodical barroom style brawling that she's used to. And now look at this. Albright pressing. The much smaller Lane above her head drives her down to the canvas with a gorilla press slam. Albright now with a cover. Lane gets the shoulder up. Albright now again dragging her across the ring like the trash she used to take out in Jersey. Albright dodges out of the way now. Albright goes for a shot. Kenny Lane fires right back. Lane with a shot to the midsection. Kenny Lane drives her down. Flying Kenny connects. Holy hell! 1, 2, 3. Wow! Kenny Lane stealing the opportunity and pulls out the victory at the end. What an outstanding match by Kenny Lane. What a shot by Kenny Lane, folks. That was outstanding. Turning that match around is outstanding. So AC 317017, yo, fuck, Facebook is right. A lot of folks tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in to Twitch or YouTube tonight again. Right now, XFW will not be on Facebook for 30 days because I am in Facebook jail because someone was, I'm going to use the term butthurt. Butthurt's good. We're going to use the term butthurt over me correcting someone, and I did call them a crybaby, but quite frankly, I don't think that's enough to garner a 30-day ban. Someone in the chat room earlier said that person should be banned for costing the fans 30 days worth of XFW, and I think that's a much bigger offense than me calling this person a crybaby. You stole XFW from the Facebook fans. That is correct. I can't even share the YouTube or Twitch stream on the Facebook page because I can't even share things. So when I do go live tonight, I get the big message, Facebook not allowed to stream anything. Yes, I have watched WandaVision on Disney, and it was outstanding. I'm a big fan. I see what they're going with. I see what they're trying to do. I'm a big fan of Marvel in general. DC, I'm a big fan. I'm just a giant nerd all around. If you haven't seen the bits and pieces that put into XFW, you might be blind. But yes, folks, we are only on Twitch and YouTube for the next 30 days. You know what? We're going to take a look at the date right now. Let's take a look. We are going to be back on Facebook on February 14th, which will be a Sunday night, so I'll be working. Joy. So, XFW will return to Facebook on February 17th. So I have a feeling that XFW Ground Zero will be a very, very big, packed program. Mark my words, we're going to get as much in there as we can. Now, earlier tonight, folks, we saw a lot of stuff going on. We saw Morgan Steiner out there with that damn neck brace on as he challenged against Seth Walker, taking on Collins, and Collins gets the victory. Now, from what we understand, Mark Collins made a beeline out of the building, got in his car, and left. And again, folks, this is all because, do I still have the footage of this right here? There it is. This is what happened backstage a few weeks ago after Mark Collins was kicked out of the Entourage. Steiner getting in his face backstage in the locker room. And we don't even know what Collins, whatever he said, pissed off Collins to the point where Collins took matters into his own hands. Now, this led to a match between Collins and Walker. Walker forewent any pinfall attempts and just tried to damage Collins. And Collins got the advantage and got the pinfall. But right here, you see the number of chair shots delivered to Morgan Steiner. And Steiner, again, folks, is a 60-year-old man here in XFW. He cannot take this kind of damage. And then right here, folks, the next shot coming up right here. This is why why Steiner is wearing a neck brace. Collins with that pile driver in the locker room, and Steiner in a very, very, very bad way. So, folks, it's a number of issues. So right now, well, we had our first game crash of the evening, so we're going to take a quick commercial break while we get things loaded back up. So stay tuned, folks. XFW return in a few short minutes.
Buddy, you are sweating your ass off.
I know, it's hot.
No, I mean you're really sweating from the ass.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't worry, pal. You just need a little help back there. This is my secret.
Man ponds?
Sure, try 'em. It's like a cool spring breeze blowing through your ass cheeks.
At this point, I'll try anything.
Posterior perspiration is an embarrassing problem that can leave you feeling less than fresh. Man-Pons. Squeeze discreetly between your cheeks like a hot dog in a bun. Super absorbent Man-Pons whip away moisture to get your crack back on track so you can be where the action is.
Oh, nice job.
Thanks.
Hey, Jimmy, you look great. Did you get a haircut or something?
Yeah, I got a haircut. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, don't thank me. Thank Man-Pons.
Man-Pons. Available wherever fine male hygiene products are sold.
Is it cold in here?
No, it's hot. Give me some sugar, sugar dirty.
Get ready for my sweetness. Ooh, ooh, it's about to come, it's about to come, it's about to come. Ooh, turn around. All over you.
Share the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for that short break. Whoa, that is way too loud. We hit the wrong button there. You guys are going to get some feedback. We apologize for that. We are back. We are moments away from our main event of the evening, folks. And this one has been building up for quite some time. The Destroyer going one-on-one in competition with a rivalry that has gone on and off as he challenges the boss of the Cosa Nostra, Antonio Carino. Now, Carino has been chasing after the Destroyer and constantly tries to get in the way of the Destroyer time and time again. And now the Destroyer has the championship around his waist. Antonio Carino has made a beeline trying to get any match he can. The Destroyer knows these two have been at it before, so he was quick to say, yes, we'll fight. This may be the 4th or 5th time these two have gone at it tonight or in the past. But they collide again tonight in your main event of XFW Danger Zone. Johnny Ivan, I don't think Stan Martin can make it through 2 matches in one night, let alone everyone coming out and beating the crap out of him. But we will definitely put that under advisement.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Cosa Nostra from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds.
And here comes the boss, Antonio Carino, the leader of the Cosa Nostra. Underterror 69, thank you for becoming a fan of XFW. Thank you for joining us as our main event gets ready to kick off. Antonio Carino, the boss, colliding with the World Heavyweight Champion tonight, the Destroyer. Our stream boss, life gauge dropping down, 1,200 points left. Will somebody be able to take away that gauge in our main event, become the new stream boss? But there's the music, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent from
Thank
Phoenix,
you for
Arizona,
stopping by. Underterror
weighing in
69.
at
We're doing pretty well, except for the fact we can't be on
321
Facebook.
One half of the Destroyer.
But here comes the Destroyer. the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Now a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion, the most feared and respected man in the locker room, making his entrance into the ring. And already making eye contact with Antonio Carino. Again, these two have clashed on a number of occasions. Carino has a number of times trying to undermine the Destroyer, trying to stop his path to getting back to the championship, trying to cause serious injury to eliminate the Destroyer, and make Antonio Carino's path to the championship smoother. I'm more surprised that the rest of the Costa Nostra isn't out here tonight to lay interference. Right, look at this. Antonio Carino starting things off with a... Oh, crap. Are you serious? Glitch number 2. As we've got to reload the game again, folks. So I apologize for that. We won't go to commercials. I'll just sit here and bullshit with you guys for a little bit until we get the game loaded back up. We had a similar issue just the other day, and the same thing happened, but it is what it is. But again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, whether you're on Facebook or Twitch tonight. Again, the whole Facebook issue was unexpected, and well, we didn't think it was coming through, folks. We didn't know about it. Yesterday, our program went off without a hitch. We were fine, but after midnight is when someone started reporting the comments that I made. They got taken down. I went to make another comment, and all of a sudden, I can't make anything. And that's when I went on. I tried to do something with XFW to see if I could get a stream on, and that's when I realized we were dead in the water, and I could no longer make the streams. So that's when I had to get on my Instagram account to send you guys the message. And now I can still post things on my Instagram, which will automatically post to the XFW page, so I can keep you guys informed of what's going on. I'm going to try to get some weekly clips up there so you guys can keep up on that. The folks that are missing out on the streams on YouTube and on Twitch. The only other thing I would ask for you guys to help out your fellow XFW fans. When we do go live on, you can donate on YouTube. Yes, Johnny Ivan, you can donate on Twitch or on YouTube. Thank you for asking. I normally don't put that too much stuff on there. Let me see. But we will share that link right now with you guys. Actually, this is a much different way to donate than our regular stars. I'm going to put the link right now in our chat right there on YouTube is there. And then we can also put it in our Twitch stream. Since you can't donate stars, you guys can donate through that way if you choose to help out XFW and do that for us. It's greatly appreciated. You guys help us keep XFW going. All the donations of folks that buy t-shirts and product help us increase our production value behind the scenes here. Everything everyone has donated goes right back into better equipment, upgrading stuff. Hell, we upgraded our internet service to get the streams better and no longer, dead zones we had, a lot of connections we have because of you guys supporting XFW and donating. So the donate tip is in the stream right there, and that's a special one through Streamlabs. And that way you guys can actually put a message right in there that you want to see on the screen. So thank you, Johnny, for even suggesting that. I thank you very much for that. We're getting ready, folks, to get back down our main event as the match loads right now. We're going to skip through the entrances and get right to it as Antonio Carino continues to battle with the Destroyer. But again, we're waiting for, and just as I said that, all of a sudden now YouTube or Twitch just paused on me as I was saying stuff, but YouTube is still going strong. So it might just be my Twitch because it's fine over. Oh, nope, I lied. I'm a dirty, filthy liar. Now everything froze on Twitch. All right, there we are. We're back up and running. But again, thank you guys. And every bit you guys donate, everything that flows through, all goes to you guys, and you guys make XFW better. But right now, we're going to head back down the ringside. We are back in action. Main event continuing right now on XFW. We are back in the ring, folks. Here we are, and the Destroyer charging through and laying a heavy impact in on Antonio Carino. Shot to the midsection now. The Destroyer now grabbing a front face lock. Up and over. Beautiful. Textbook vertical suplex by the Destroyer. Antonio Carino with a nice counter. Pick in the midsection. Antonio takes him up and tosses him overhead. Belly to belly suplex now by the boss. Right hands now. Destroyer in an armbar. Fires back heavy right hand by the Destroyer. Destroyer going to work now. Again, these two have collided on a number of occasions. Antonio Carino has made it a bit of a side career to try to eliminate the Destroyer. And he takes him down in a big time impact. Carino now winding up and a right hand delivered to the side of the face of the Destroyer. Carino continues the shot to the Destroyer, shook that one off, but Carino connects with a belly-to-belly suplex. The boss would love to get an opportunity tonight. Would love to get a pinfall submission or any type of victory at it, because it would give him a shot at the championship. But the Destroyer's laid in a heavy shot with a DDT, but Carino shaking out the cobwebs, get right back on the offense. Carino up and down. Belly to back suplex now by the boss of the Cosa Nostra. Big right hand. The tag team of the Cosa Nostra, Billy Rucci and Tony Vincent, held on to the XFW Tag Team Championships for almost a full year here in XFW. Carino himself has struggled to get himself opportunities for a championship, and many feel because it's the extra activity curriculars on the outside on XFW. He constantly, the Destroyer double underhook, reverse pile driver, driving it down. We got a cover. I worry about what you consider extreme. That's a joke. We've got a lot of characters already taken to the extreme here. A lot of folks were worried that Kitty Lane takes things too much to the extreme with some of the antics she pulls off in the ring. But you just saw the Eliminator have an in-ring barbecue on poor Stan Martin. We got a cover now by Antonio Carino, but the Destroyer gets the shoulder up. Carino now going to work again. Knee lift right to the jaw of the Destroyer. That'll fracture a tooth. But as I was saying earlier, Antonio Carino with his regular business constantly sidetracked with deliveries at XFW. Oh my God! As a lot of folks talk about the packages that the Cosa Nostra have delivered to the backroom locker room that come in, get inspected by Carino, and then go right back out. From what I understand, I'm not even supposed to talk about them because it may or may not get me in trouble with the Cosa Nostra. Kick to the face now by Carino. Carino swings away. Destroyer dodges through. The Destroyer up and over, belly belly suplex. The Destroyer holds on and levels him with a clothesline and turns Carino inside out. The Destroyer now with his arms above his head as he continues to lay waste to Antonio Carino tonight on XFW Danger Zone in our main event. Destroyer now grabs onto the throat, up, and down goes the boss. We've got a cover, but a kick out. The Destroyer going for the pin of Carino. Now on the outside, you see the frustration mounting. Destroyer waiting as Mike Couture makes the count. Will Carino get back in? Oh, here we go. The Destroyer right in his face. Knee lift, and now stomps away. And Antonio Carino. The Destroyer not giving him any quarry. Big time clothesline now by the World Heavyweight Champion. Carino is in trouble. The Destroyer now picks him up. Power bomb down goes the boss. We've got a cover. Carino gets the shoulder up again. Carino is an outstanding wrestler in XFW. Has victory over victory. Dominates a lot inside the ring, but right now the Destroyer taking it to him. Carino with a snapmare takes down the World Heavyweight Champion. And a right hand right to the side of the head, right to the temple, and now squeezing on the trapezius, trying to slow down the Destroyer. Carino now going to work. Carino now Hooks him up and takes him down. Levels the Destroyer with a straightjacket DDT. And now a cover by the boss. Destroyer gets the shoulder up. The Destroyer, staying resilient, gets the shoulder up as Carino tried to fight through. Destroyer now slaps it away. And a big boot by the Destroyer, and Carino's busted open. The Destroyer leveled him with a hellacious kick square to the face. Oh no, Destroyer's got him up. Burning hammer that shook the ring. We've got a cover. Unbelievable. Antonio Carino gets the shoulder up. Somehow, very few people have kicked out of the burning hammer at the hands of the Destroyer. Carino fires back, chin buster, trying to stagger, trying to shoulder tackle. Can Carino keep his hopes alive here tonight? Cover again on the Destroyer. Easy kick out again by the World Heavyweight Champion. Carino trying to keep the offense on. Destroyer getting back to his feet. Carino lights him up with a brutal right hand. And now stomping away on the World Heavyweight Champion, Antonio Carino. Kicked in the midsection. DDT again. Delivered to the Destroyer. I'm more impressed that Antonio Carino has not gone to underhanded tactics in this contest. Right now, again, squeezing on the neck of the Destroyer. The Destroyer struggling back up to one knee. And a shot to the midsection. And a big clothesline again by the Destroyer. Hooks him up. Power bomb again by the Destroyer. Destroyer now off the ropes. Levels him with a leg drop. The Destroyer now in the corner. Stomping away. Could we see wave and a destruction kick connects? We've got to cover again. That's it. The World Heavyweight Champion, victorious again. Antonio Carino survived the burning hammer, but the wave of destruction kick right to the jaw puts the boss down for the 3 count, dashing his hopes at an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. Right here, folks, this set the taste. The straightjacket DDT by Antonio Carino slowed down the Destroyer. But right here, this shoulder tackle, and then followed by the big boot, and the Destroyer. Victorious tonight on XFW Danger Zone, continues his monumental win streak since returning from knee surgery.
Here is your winner, the Destroyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, victorious again tonight on XFW Danger Zone. We thank you for tuning in. Again, we apologize about not being on Facebook. We will continue on Twitch and YouTube throughout the month of January, and we'll be back on Facebook on February 17th. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on XFW.